Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Schmoedown Analytics. I hope you're excited as I am with the pay-per-view tonight, but that's not the topic we'll be discussing this week. Instead, I want to talk about Paul Oyama and his Free4All title shot. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the time limit to use the Free4All title match is 1 year. If that's true, which I'm assuming it is, we're less than 2 months away from that expiration date. I came up with 3 options that Paul could choose. The first one being, Paul does nothing and lets it expire. Now honestly, I don't think this will actually happen, but it is an option. So why would he choose to let it expire? Well, Lon is no longer on Swag, which tells me that Final Exam is no more. And with Marisol McKee, Shazam, and Mike Kalinowski all defending their belts at Spectacular, Paul might be intimidated by these players. With his accuracy in all 3 divisions is 80% in singles, 90% in teams, and 76% in Energeekdom. Whereas Marisol McKee is 89% accurate in singles, Brendan Meyer has an accuracy of 89% accurate, and William Bibiani is 90% accurate in teams, and Mike is 81% accurate in IG. As I said, I don't think this will actually happen, but it is something to consider. Now, option 2 is he gives it to someone else in his faction. This past Wednesday, Winston revealed who was going to be on Swag at the start of the season. Paul Oyama, Andres Cabrera, Amaru Moses, and Keely Wiggins. Out of these 3 other members of Swag, Amaru and Ace would be the clear choices for this option. Ace was able to tie Thomas Harper last season, going multiple rounds of sudden death. And I'm sure Ace would love a second chance to defeat the Major. But let's talk about Amaru and his title match. He was poised to win the match, but he was unable to answer his 3 or his 5-point question. Had Amaru hit either one of them, he would have won or tied the match. While I do think Ace would hold his own against Harper, the better choice is giving it to Amaru Moses, because having an 82% accuracy, he would have the best chance at winning the match. Option 3 would be Paul using his shot for either singles or teams. While he has played in Energeekdom, his strength has always been in these 2 divisions. If he decides to go and fight against Shazam, he would have to partner with Keely Wiggins. Now we saw what happened when a new team premiered in a team's title match with Shire Wolves and Sick in the Head. Sick in the Head got knocked out after the speed round. Granted, Keely has more experience than Brian Bishop, but I don't think she's ready for a team's title match. But let's assume Winston can find another player, someone more experienced, to fill in that 5th spot for Swag, to partner with Paul. Someone like Ethan Irwin or Adam Collins or Ben Bateman. Ben did say he was talking to another manager on Monday, and if we look at their overall accuracies in teams, I wouldn't want to face anyone from these options, unless I was Shazam. Finally, we get to Paul challenging Marisol McKee for the singles title belt. To me, this probably is the most obvious choice because Paul won this belt from Dan Murrell, and he has beaten Marisol before in the 2020 singles tournament. So it does make sense that this would be the choice that he goes with. With all our options on the table, it's time to choose the best one, or at least the one that Paul will choose. But if I was in Paul's shoes, I would give it to Amaru and have him face Mike again. Based on the past performance, Amaru would have the best chance to win the match and bring home a title belt for Swag. But Paul will most likely choose the singles title match unless they, meaning Winston and Swag, can get someone like Ethan Irwin, Ben Bateman, or Adam Collins as his teammates. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.
You know what's cooler than magic?